Apparently today you don't need someone next to you in order to translate. When you are traveling, when you have a business meeting, or eventually shopping in a foreign store, you're going to be able to easily use an AI voice TransBud in order to do so. And eventually this one works absolutely easily without the phone, without any connection. You just need the case or the earbuds when necessary. And of course 16 languages in offline mode. But when you're going to bind this one through a Wi-Fi connection, you're gonna have access to up to 144 languages that goes both way, and eventually different accents, and those translations are so accurate that you cannot even imagine. You can easily use those in order to translate or to listen to music or do a recording, just in case you want to record something on the go. And of course with a touch screen for you to easily navigate with that, to change the languages that you are speaking and eventually choose whatever you want to do. So right here I have set up the Romanian and the English language because I speak Romanian, I speak Russian, and of course I speak English. And I'm gonna be able to easily demonstrate to you how this thing works. Eventually, check this out. Bună ziua, mă numesc Andrei.
Hello, my name is Andre.
Wow, and eventually this works both way. Hello, my name is Andrei.
Bună, numele meu este Andre.
Perfect. But then eventually if I want to change to another language, let's say it, I'm going to switch from Romanian to another language. I'm going to go to Russian. So eventually by scrolling you can easily choose a big variety of languages that I was talking about. Right now I'm going to choose Russian in order to demonstrate how this one translates from Russian to English and English to Russian. Or eventually you may easily set it up for Romanian, English, Chinese or Spanish. Eventually an international translator that is super easy to use in any type of situation in the world. Здравствуйте, мне очень приятно с вами познакомиться.
Hello, I am very pleased to meet you.
Or eventually the other way. I'm so grateful to meet you today.
Я так благодарен за возможность встретиться с вами сегодня.
Imagine that. Boom! This case can easily translate just in case you don't want to use the earbuds. But eventually the earbuds can work both way. One earbud goes to one person and one earbud to another person. And they can communicate without even having this one in front. This one eventually is displaying the text that is translating. You can easily use in order to read it when you do it with the screen or eventually when you're doing it with the earbuds. Eventually, right now, you can easily drop that language barrier. If you don't know the language, you may easily connect with the person by using the earbuds. Eventually, by placing it into the person's ear. Of course, this one is binding a connection right here and it's ready to go. In order to activate it, eventually, you're gonna set up the language that you need on the display and set complete. Eventually I'm gonna be talking in Romanian for my daughter to understand in English. And she's gonna talk in English for me to understand in Romanian. Spune-mi, te rog, dacă ți-i foame.
I'm very hungry, Dad.
Și ce vrei să mănânci?
Pizza!
As you saw, eventually we understood each other super easily. I was talking in Romanian, she was understanding in English, she was talking to me in English for me to understand in Romanian. Eventually I asked her if she is hungry and she says yeah. And I asked her what she wants to eat and she said pizza. And eventually the possibilities with that are endless because also I'm gonna be able to easily change the language. Let's say switch from Romanian to Russian. Eventually right now when switching to Russian I'm gonna be able to ask questions in Russian and she's gonna be able to understand it in English. Ask me in English so I can understand in Russian. Of course, once again, in order to activate you just have to push on the earbud and this one starts to work. Скажи, пожалуйста, кроме пиццы, хочешь что-то другое?
No.
Может быть, все-таки котлеты?
I don't want them today.
This is outstanding, I'm telling you guys. The language barrier is away. Because eventually speaking in foreign languages in another country or eventually communicating with people is much easier right now using the case or the earbuds. And of course, as for the hands-free ability of the earbuds, you're going to be able to easily multitask with those on a whole different level as well. Because you're going to be able to easily communicate with the person that is calling you directly, FaceTime or Zooming. Or eventually listen to your favorite songs while you are working out, walking in a park, wherever you're going to be able to easily use those earbuds. And of course, the case is also a charger port for the earbuds, which eventually is super handy to use them as a regular earbud. You have buttons on the side in order to work with it. You have the speaker on the back, and this one is definitely a recommendation from me to you guys. If you're looking for an AI powered earbud to translate, to communicate, and to discover the world. And of course with the touchscreen, which makes it super easy to use and definitely very handy in different type of situation. So if you guys are looking for one, an AI TransBud is definitely a recommendation from me. My name is Andre and I absolutely approve this message.